think about abortion?
I think that women should have like the right to make such a choice. Yeah, that's it.
And would you support any restrictions on abortion?
I feel like anything after the second trimester, the first trimester is fine. I feel like you can totally do whatever you want, but like after the second trimester, I think that there should be some type of limitations.
I kind of feel the same. Like the first trimester is okay to get an abortion, but after that, third trimester definitely not. But after that, like maybe there's gonna be restrictions.
I have a kid, and I watched the whole entire pregnancy, so I watch her belly grow, and like throughout the months, and like I know from 3 to 6 months, like there's a belly, and I like watch videos like to see how long it takes for a baby to develop and stuff like that. And like after like 3 months, a lot of like the major bodily functions of a human being are like developed at that stage, So anything past 3 months, like I feel like you're like totally killing somebody.
Oh my God, it's like that.
What were your thoughts on what you saw?
That was really scary. I didn't realize that there was like possibly parts left behind. Like I didn't get that they used just like a suction tube just to that thing out of there. That's made my uterus hurt.
Like I said, the 3 months, the baby has hands, eyes, feet, and intestines. That's a whole baby.
Yeah.
Does it change your mind at all about when you would support restricting abortion?
Yeah. Like seeing how big that baby was, it was just like another like reality check. Like that's a human being. There's women who the baby daddy walks out on. There's women who has family members who don't like the boyfriend. There's women who are in abusive relationships and now they got to worry about having a kid with an abusive guy. And this might be their out. You know what I mean? But like you said, that's not a way out. If you cannot take care of a child, there's many of options and things that you can do to give that child up, to make the child's life better.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that like you're saying like, oh, I get why women get an abortion because of that, but at the same time, there are options. It does not have to be put into foster care. You can carry the child and give it to a loving family, that's somebody that wants to adopt. You know what I mean? So you can definitely do that if you are like you were saying, some crazy cracked out lady who's got like this baby now. There's some beautiful, nice family who's like, I want to save a crack baby, and you can just go ahead and give it to them. They're probably going to pay for your expenses and everything. You pass it on out. And that's why, that's why you shouldn't get an abortion. You know what I mean? Like, someone is going to want this kid. But there's too many options for you. You know what I mean?
To make a child suffer.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You don't have to put a child through that lifestyle. But also, it doesn't always mean that a child's going to come out that bad either.
Exactly, because I was just about to say that.
But then there's women that don't need children. Sorry, we are going
because then there's another thing you got to think about, because I'm sure at least more than 50% of the freaking population of this world was a mistake. All right, I'm positive. I mean, I know. For me personally, my mom is 40 years old, so there was obviously going to be complications with her having me at such an old age. And sorry, Mom, that I said old age. But the doctors asked my mother, like, do you want to, they were like, hey, your child could possibly have Down syndrome. Let's get this thing out of you. And she was just like, no, I'm in my second trimester. Like, and they tried to, and she's already in her second trimester. And they're like, hey, let's get rid of it. We'll save you the trouble. And she was like, no, I don't want to have an abortion. Like, I want to have my kid regardless. So even a doctor saying that is ridiculous. That's a valid point. And now you see, my mother had me at she had my brother at 15, turning 16, my sister at 16, turning 17, and me 17, turning 18. And now she already has 2 kids. She's a freaking kid herself, you know what I mean? And then she decides to have another kid, And now I watched my mother like raise us and stuff like that off of like nickels and dimes. We made it. It wasn't the best lifestyle, but it made me who I am today now. And I'm not that bad of a person, I think I'm cool. I think I'm like have morals and like that. So not everybody turns out bad, like you said, But still, in general, just that situation alone, I would never want to do that. Just alone, like I was scared to have my first kid because I had nothing, But I went up on a limb and I was just like, look, we're gonna make this work.
So would you say that this video should be shown to people, and who would you show them to?
Like abortion clinics or even OBGYNs, like a gynecologist.
To show it before they have it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
it
should.
God.
Oh my God, calm down.
They did it.
I think. Okay, wow.
Baby, real quick.
No. I think it should be shown like as just like a preliminary thing. It's just like, okay, well, this is what you say. This is what you say you want. then we'll show you. Also, I think it should be shown during sex education, like in school, because there's lots of kids that are having sex at like 15, 14 years old, and they don't know what the hell they're doing, so they get pregnant, and they don't know what's going on. So I think that it should be something that's shown, like, this is what can happen, you know?
That's what I'm saying, though. They should make it so, like, you see this shit before you go through what you're going to do. Because once you see it, you're like, oh my God. Like you saw your reaction, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was f***ing priceless, you know? Like, you didn't know that's what happened. And now it might change your whole perspective on, like, what your next move is, you know? So that should be a mandatory thing. Like, that's done. If you're going to get an abortion, you got to watch this 10-minute video of how this shit goes down, you know? Oh, well, I'm just saying this should be a 10-minute, like, this is what's going to happen. This is what could happen. This is what happened to this couple in New York. And it might happen to you, so there you go. Now we can start the process. She's like, hold on, let me think about this for a second.